probably shouldn't be posting this, but there is a TikToker on here whose name I'm not going to say just in case, who is known for going live, and she's been living out of a motel that I just so happened to work at. And we had to kick them out today and DNR them because they couldn't pay their bill, and I quote, because TikTok didn't pay me. They were disgusting, and I can confirm her room was disgusting. I can also confirm that when they were kicked out this morning, they parked outside of the parking lot, and their mom or grandma took a shit on the sidewalk. They're as disgusting as you think they are. That's the reason for the green screen. Maid? Bitch, I'm a housekeeper. I cannot describe to you the smell that was emanating from that room. I could even smell it on her brother when we would pass each other when I was on my way into work and he was going to the Circle K up the street. It's not apartment style living, it's an extended stay hotel, and it is a dump. For my own safety, I'm not going to be dropping the name of the hotel that I work at on the internet to a bunch of strangers. But I promise you I'm telling the truth. Why would I fucking lie about this? I only ever went in their room once, and that was like the week after they got a clean notice, which means that their room was so disgusting that we almost had to kick them out, and they had to clean it up to not get kicked out. It was still disgusting, and it smelled like ass. I'm pretty sure we had to throw away every single set of sheets that we gave them. They refused to ever let us actually come in and clean, which is part of the reason they got kicked out. And I will do everything in my power to get you pictures and videos of that room, because no one that I work with gives a shit. I mean, there's really not anything to tell except for the fact that they were just disgusting people and you could smell their room a mile away. They only ever wanted sheets. They would barely ever let us into the room, not that we wanted to go in, because it was disgusting. This is not a nice hotel. It's not apartment style. Like, it's literally a shithole. It's where the fucking New Mexico government used to send people when they got out of prison. Like, this is the same hotel that had the guy jacking it in the fucking courtyard, and the same one where a week prior to that, they arrested a frickin' pedo. He was not living it up. I don't have a lot of stories. In fact, I don't have like really any stories because I never interacted with her because they stayed in their room like the gross mole people that they were. But I can tell you that the reason they had roaches is because their kitchen was absolutely fucking disgusting, and it had food on it that was probably older than my nieces and nephews. Always, okay? The roaches were their fault. Also, the people working the front desk are wonderful, nice people that are good at their jobs. The only time that the staff at the hotel, myself included, are going to be less than nice to a guest is when they are less than nice to us, okay? We match energy. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm about to head into work, so we'll find out if I have a job. Pretty sure I still do. But I just want to tell you guys, it would be one thing, and you, Tophia, you should hear this too. You were no longer a guest. She was no longer a guest at the hotel. All of those privileges go out the window once you are no longer a guest at the hotel. Now you're just a fucking crazy person, okay, baby girl? I'm not scared of you. I've seen how fast you can move, okay? Everything I said was true. You even admitted it on your fucking Instagram story, bitch. I don't know why you're still lying. You literally, all I said was you got kicked out because your room was gross and you didn't pay rent, which is exactly what fucking happened, okay? Also, you can get in so much trouble, baby girl Lisa, for filing a false police report. So have fun with that one.
So I want to address this because it needs to be addressed. Yes, the lady that posted the video is a housekeeper. She's not telling you 100% of the full story. She doesn't know 100%. So I'm going to explain to you. And I would advise you, if you're the housekeeper, that you take that video down because it's not going to look good for you. I've already got the video. I'm going to send it to your corporate. And I'm also filing a report with the police because that put my family in danger. And I know the police really don't do much, but at this point, I don't got no choice. That put my family in danger. And you're a maid. you're not a worker and you have no right sharing people's business. But I'm going to come on here and explain what happened because I feel like it's very important for me to explain what's going on. So for reasons why I'm not going to be giving a lot of information, details, my business is my business. It's nobody else's business. So as you know, like I said, my brother's the one that takes up the rent. There was some issues on his part, which is why if I had got paid from TikTok, I could have took up the rent until he fixed his issues with paying the rent. I'm not going to say anything to give away anything because it's my business. But she's a maid. Her friend, who is also a maid, was acting like she owned the place. She's rude. She hates her job. She doesn't like it. And if you don't like, because you're supposed to be hospitable, you know hospitality, right? You probably went for that. Like, you literally went for that. So I don't know why you're acting like you hate your job so much. If you hate your job, don't work. Okay, so my brother said someone was going to come by, right? And to wait on them. And then he said that kind of, because he was at work. It was 3. There was nothing he could do until 3. So then I was like, okay, fine. They said we have till 3 to pay. Whatever. And then they come back, right? It's like 5 something, I think. I can't remember. They came back 3 times. No, actually, wait. Yeah, they came back 3 times, I believe. Anyways, the one lady that is really nice and worked with us last time, right, because of the issues going on. I'm not going to mention what issues. It was not because I didn't get paid from TikTok. That is not what it was. I'm just going to state that. The payment issues were because, okay, so the payment issues, like I said, my brother's the one that pays the rent, and I'm not going to say why. It's none of anyone's business, but the main reason why the rent didn't get paid is because I could have had the money from TikTok to cover whatever my brother couldn't pay until he was able to pay. That was the main issue. So then, they come to the door, they said we had till 3. Okay, fine. 3 rolls around, and I'm like, we just got to get our stuff packed. We just got to get going because we don't have it. I said we couldn't, because it was right before 3. Like, I don't know. It wasn't like the last minute before 3. I had said we couldn't figure something out because, I said, whatever. Sorry. I'm just trying to talk the best that I can. I'm just distraught and upset and very worried because that puts my family in danger. So then he was like, oh crap, okay, well, he had just gone off and he said, I'm coming, whatever. Then the lady comes and says, okay, you have till 5:30. They came back, they were like, you have till 5:30. And I was like, okay, whatever. I get a loud knock on my door. It's the lady that works with us, and she's like, they said that you had to pack, and I said, they told us till 5:30. We're waiting because my brother just got off work. He's gonna come, and then he's gonna get the money and pay you guys. And she was like, I'll give you till 6. That's what she whispered. This lady is really nice. Mind you, she was the nicest lady in this whole situation. And that may seem nice, right? But you shouldn't be posting people's business on the internet. I'm sorry, but you shouldn't. So anyways, my brother had an issue with his check. And then he went to go get the money. He came back, he got a ride, and he went to go get the money. So then we're sitting here, we're waiting, and this lady comes banging on the door, the rude lady, and she's like, you're going to have to pack. You're going to have to get out. And I said, well, the other lady gave us till 6. And she was like, oh, let me go talk to so-and-so. I'm not going to name people because they don't need to be named in this situation. And so she left. Mind you, she's the maid. So why is she handling people when she's a maid. She doesn't handle people's rooms, which is really weird. And she hates her job. Like, she's literally just a maid. And I don't get why you as a maid are telling people to pay. That's why your rooms don't get clean, because you're short-staffed. Mind you, that place is short-staffed and they only have practically 2 maids cleaning the whole entire building. And did you know that building, you have, okay, so your maid comes on a certain day. For us, it was Thursday. For some people, it's Wednesday. For some people, it's Monday for cleaning day for them. So if it's not time for the maid to come, then the maid doesn't come clean your room because it's not Thursday. That's why they have it like that, because they're so short staffed on maids. There's only 2 of them. And instead of doing her job, being a maid, cleaning people's rooms, making sure those rooms are clean, she's too busy running around acting like she's a boss. And leaving the other maid to do everything for herself, which is crazy to me that you want to leave a maid to do all of the rooms. That's why you guys are so overwhelmed, because you don't know. Mind you, they got other people who are not maids doing the work for them to clean the rooms and get the trash out of rooms, because they cannot have the rooms cleaned in time. Mind you, there's been people that have come to check in and had to wait for hours. We were one of those people when we first got here. We had to wait. It was really hot. We were like sick. When we first got there, we had to wait for practically 2 hours over our check-in time because they were not prepared with the rooms. They did not have those rooms ready for us when we came. And that's a problem. They never have rooms ready for people when they come. Because why? They're too busy doing jobs that are not their jobs and having other people do their jobs that are not their jobs. And I know because I witnessed it when I was in the office of someone asking somebody to do something that was not their job, to go clean a room when it was not their job. So then we're getting our stuff packed up, and we're taking the important stuff we can with us. She was like, I'm going to have to lock you out at 5:30. She did the door thing. She put the thing out so the door wouldn't close. And she's like, I'm going to leave it like this. And you guys close it when you're done. So we're moving our stuff as fast as we can, getting the important stuff. And then, we were trying to figure out some stuff, right? So anyways, we get our stuff. We get the important stuff out. And we had to leave some stuff, and then I said, I hope they don't throw our stuff away. Because I knew that lady was a bitch. Right? And I like, the other lady, the maid, not the one that made the video, but the other maid, right? So then I was like, I hope they don't throw our stuff, right? I was just like hoping at least our stuff would be safe. We go to the office to pay, and the nice lady's working, and I was like, thank God, maybe we'll get our room back. She's like, no, we had to put you on do not rent. They put you on a do not rent list because corporate said we're having issues with you paying rent, which was only twice. Mind you, the first time she said that she made some calls because something wasn't right, and then she said we paid for 2 days. So then I was like, okay. So then after that, my brother said, well, we have stuff in there. Can we get our stuff? And I was like, sure. Okay, whatever. Let me get, sorry. So then I was like, she let us get our stuff, and she said, I'll let you guys get your stuff. And, basically that's what we did. We got our stuff. And it literally just sucks because it's just like, that lady is the main cause. So because of her, and I know it was her because she's the one who was rude. She's been rude. She said, I'm not going to kick you guys out over social media, whatever. I'm just so frustrated because it puts my family in that position. She the other maid, as another maid, should have not posted that video. There was no reason for her to tell my business and lie and try to make it seem as if, oh, they didn't pay the rent because she didn't get paid from TikTok. She doesn't know anything of what we told this other lady that works in the office. I am so freaking sick and tired of having to deal with people like that. And I just felt the need to come on and explain myself because I'm so frustrated. It pisses me off. So, yeah, there's a lot more. Whenever I'm able to go live and explain everything, I will explain everything. But, yeah, that's not good.